Ancient Greece, a cradle of Western civilization. Introduction. Ancient Greece, flourishing between the 8th century BCE and the 6th century CE, is often referred to as the cradle of Western civilization. It laid the foundations for philosophy, politics, art, architecture, literature, science, and democracy. Its influence can still be seen in modern societies around the world, spanning hundreds of city-states, including prominent ones like Athens, Sparta, and Corinth. Greek civilization was rich, diverse, and dynamic. Geography and its impact. Ancient Greece was located in southeastern Europe, on the Balkan Peninsula, and extended across many islands in the Aegean Sea and along the coast of Asia Minor, modern-day Turkey. The region was mountainous, which led to the development of independent city-states, known as polis, rather than one unified empire. The surrounding seas, Aegean, Ionian, and Mediterranean, facilitated trade, cultural exchange, and naval power, making Greece a center of ancient maritime commerce. Historical periods. Ancient Greek history is generally divided into several key periods. And the Archaic period, saw in 800–500 BCE. This era saw the emergence of city-states and the development of the Greek alphabet. It was marked by the rise of aristocracies and colonization. The Olympic Games began in 776 BCE during this period. 2. The Classical period, 500–323 BCE. Often considered the golden age of ancient Greece, this era featured great advancements in politics, philosophy, and the arts. It was the age of Pericles, Socrates, and the construction of the Parthenon. The Persian Wars and the Peloponnesian War also took place during this time. 3. The Hellenistic period, 323–31 BCE. After the death of Alexander the Great, his empire fragmented, but Greek culture spread widely from Egypt to India. This era saw a blending of Greek and Eastern influences in art, architecture, and thought. City-states. Greece was not a unified nation, but a collection of independent city-states. Each state had its own government, laws, army, and coinage. Two of the most famous city-states were 1. Athens, known for its democratic government, philosophical schools, and artistic achievements. It was the intellectual and cultural center of Greece. 2. Sparta, a militaristic and oligarchic society. Sparta focused on discipline, warfare, and physical strength. It was known for its powerful army and austere lifestyle. Government and democracy. Ancient Greece experimented with various forms of government, including monarchies, oligarchies, tyrannies, and the early form of democracy. 1. Athenian democracy was a groundbreaking political system. Citizens, free adult males born in Athens, could vote, debate, and hold public office. While it excluded women, slaves, and foreigners, it was a radical idea for its time and became a model for later democratic systems. Philosophy and intellectual achievements. Greece produced some of the most influential thinkers in history. 1. Socrates, 470–399 BCE, advocated for ethics and the Socratic method of questioning. 2. Plato, 427–347 BCE, student of Socrates, founded the Academy in Athens, wrote the Republic. 3. Aristotle, 384–322 BCE, student of Plato, contributed to logic, science, ethics, and politics, tutored Alexander the Great. Greek philosophy emphasized reason, logic, and empirical observation, shaping Western thought for millennia. Literature and theater. Greek literature laid the foundation for Western literary traditions. 1. Homer's epics, the Iliad and the Odyssey, are monumental works that explore themes of heroism, fate, and the human condition. 2. Greek tragedy and comedy flourished in the 5th century BCE. Playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides explored complex moral and social issues. Aristophanes mastered political satire through comedy. Drama was performed in open-air amphitheaters and was an essential part of religious festivals like the Dionysia. Art and architecture. Greek art emphasized realism, balance, and harmony. 1. Sculpture. Artists like Phidias and Polykleitos created lifelike statues of gods, athletes, and heroes. 2. Architecture. The Greeks developed three classical orders: Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian. Temples like the Parthenon in Athens showcased the architectural excellence of the classical period. Pottery was another important art form, often decorated with scenes from mythology and daily life. Religion and mythology. Greek religion was polytheistic, with a pantheon of gods and goddesses led by Zeus. Other major deities included 1. Hera, goddess of marriage. 2. Poseidon, god of the sea. 3. Athena, goddess of wisdom and war. 4. Apollo, god of the sun and music. 5. Aphrodite, goddess of love. Myths explained natural phenomena, human behavior, and historical events. Heroes like Hercules, Perseus, and Theseus featured prominently in mythology, blending history and legend. Science and mathematics. Ancient Greeks made pioneering contributions to science and math. 1. Pythagoras developed theories in mathematics and music. 2. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, who laid the foundation for modern medical ethics. 3. Archimedes made advances in physics and engineering. 4. Euclid, the father of geometry. They relied on observation and reasoning, moving toward more scientific explanations of the natural world. The Persian and Peloponnesian Wars. 1. Persian Wars, 490–479 BCE. United Greek city-states defeated the Persian Empire at battles such as Marathon, Thermopylae, and Salamis. 2. Peloponnesian War, 431–404 BCE. A long and destructive war between Athens and Sparta that weakened the Greek world and led to its decline. Alexander the Great and the Hellenistic Age. Alexander of Macedon, 356–323 BCE, conquered a vast empire stretching from Greece to Egypt and India. His conquests spread Greek culture across a wide area in what is known as Hellenization. Cities like Alexandria became cultural and intellectual centers, blending Greek and Eastern traditions. Legacy of ancient Greece. The legacy of ancient Greece is vast and enduring. 1. Democracy, a model for modern political systems. 2. Philosophy, foundations of Western thought. 3. Art and architecture, timeless standards of beauty and harmony. 4. Science and math, principles still taught today. 5. Language and literature, influence on vocabulary, drama, and storytelling. Greek ideals of freedom, individualism, and rational inquiry continue to shape modern societies. Conclusion. Ancient Greece was not just a civilization. It was a monumental chapter in human history that reshaped the world. Its achievements in philosophy, politics, science, and the arts are not relics of the past, but active elements of modern life. To study ancient Greece is to understand the roots of Western civilization and the enduring power of human creativity and reason.